Enjoy this time of the year even more, like I do, with Daily Harvest. So go to dailyharvest.com/lady to get up to $40 off your first box. That is a deal. That's dailyharvest.com/lady for up to $40 off your first box. dailyharvest.com/lady.
Close to our heart is the belief that ladies give back and show up for others. Right now, there are over 300 million women and girls that live in period poverty across the world. And without period care, they often stop going to school and miss out on economic opportunities. So we're showing up for them. We've partnered with SALT Sustainable Period Care AB Corp with a 2% give back mission to donate period care and help fund initiatives in menstrual health. So each time you buy with LadyGang at shop.theladygang.com, you're helping give girls in need planet-saving period care so when their periods start, their education doesn't have to stop. Plus, go to salt.com/pages/LadyGang for your own period care and get 15% off with code LadyGang.
It's time for a quickie.
Podcast One presents The Lady Gang, the Hollywood girl posse, with Lady Gang Quickie. Here's Kelty Knight, Becca Tobin, and Jack Vanek.
Let's make this quick.
Hello. Welcome to the Lady Gang Quickie. I'm Becca here with Jack and Kelty, and we were just talking to Jack about...
There's a big problem in the household of
There's
Vanek.
a big Vanek, Monaco problem. They have one bathroom, so Jack has to urinate, but Jerry's in there doing something else.
And you know what? He takes usually 40 minutes to do this.
Oh, God!
No.
He's like, how much time do we have? Like, I'll be out in a few minutes. I was like I
no,
don't
you
have
won't.
time. Like, we're in the middle of recording episodes. Like, I need to go. This is my quick break of having a pee, and
Oh,
I need
Jerry.
a house. I need a house.
We're getting you
Another
a house
bathroom
this year. Another fun fact is I just checked my Instagram, and these are the kinds of things that I did when I was drunk at the Austin show. So Clayton Hawkins, our old hairdresser, who we no longer can afford because he does Olivia Rodrigo and other famous people.
Yeah.
He was doing like some ad for the Tangle teaser, and he's like, here's all the Tangle teasers. He's showing them. And I just realized that I wrote him on Saturday night. Fun fact, I dropped my Tangle teaser this week and it broke apart and it was filled with mold.
No.
And then he just wrote me back, that's a very fun fact.
Oh my God. You're going to get blocked.
Clayton loves you.
Why am I around?
Why am I around?
I do need a new Tangle teaser. If anyone has any, like a wet brush for my long, luscious hair. I didn't realize how important it was until I had hair that didn't break off every 5 seconds to like do a wet brush. So
Wet Brush is the brand Wet Brush.
Oh, there's
I
a
don't
brand?
wait, do I need to be wet brushing?
Yeah.
How do you wet brush? With
Yeah,
your hair
it's like-
wet?
Yeah, for when you're out of the shower.
No, Jack. You wet brush with your hair, bone ass dry.
What do you do?
Come on, Jack. You're not that
It's
pretty.
just better. It's better for your hair to
It's
brush it when it's wet with those types of brushes.
Because
And then
it
you have a different brush for dry hair.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Purchasing. Now.
Purchasing.
Boom, boom, boom. Thanks for coming to the Lady Gang. Anyway, Becca, do you want to open us?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, like
Yes.
5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Are you still drunk?
I am not right. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not right.
Things are not well.
I'm not well. I have not hydrated. I can't really, like yesterday at the it's Monday today. It's Thursday today. At the airport, coming home from Austin, I just ate a bag of nibs.
What are nibs?
What are that? Yeah.
An airport delicious little licorices of life.
Licorices? You like licorices?
You little baby lip, just one at a time.
Ew.
That is the most bizarre snack I've ever heard of.
Okay. We're going to talk about, we need to talk about snacks, but first I want to know if you guys notice anything different about me.
In what way?
Is it the Emmys behind you?
Oh God. Do you have a new Emmy?
No, I have 3, but only 2 fit on the bookshelf, but I've decided to put the Emmys in my view. What do you guys think?
Oh.
I was actually wondering we were just doing a little conversation before this started, if that was strategic, and that's so dumb of me to even ask.
Like, yeah. Nothing about boasting in Kelty's life is just
here's
accidental.
my question. Okay, so I put them there. I'm working on a different project, and I had this huge international meeting where I was meeting with like TV people that are in Barcelona and Amsterdam and Singapore and all these different places. And I was like, these people, obviously everyone in the States has no idea who I am. So I can't imagine that the TV executives in Japan have any fucking idea who I am, or that I'm even, and I'm not the greatest speaker, and I don't look serious. So I was like, if I put the Emmys in the backdrop, they'll know this girl knows what she's talking about.
But do you think that since it's so obvious, they might think that you like bought a fake Emmy to put in back of you since everything else is like falling apart?
But if you bought a fake Emmy, would you get 2? Like, should I put all 3? Because no one would buy 3 fake Emmys. That's just ridiculous.
I don't know.
Why does it look like it's falling apart? This is a beautiful Murphy bed.
No, I mean yourself.
Oh, myself. Anyway, let's take a vote. Like, I don't know if I was just going to put them up for that one meeting and then I've left them there. And then the other day I was on another call and someone was like, oh, are those your Emmys behind you? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, I have 7.
No.
You got to put them out. Yeah.
Who said that?
What
a
another
biatch.
TV person. No, she was nice. She has 7 in her family because she has 4 and her husband has 3. And I was like, where do you keep them? She's like, they're in a different room. I was like, that's a lot of fucking Emmys. Like, they're big, you know? Like, I need to put all mine out. Anyway, live your life. Okay. Jack, let's talk about Austin. Becca has moved to Austin, a city that we have both spent time in, but never in the suburbs before. Where Becca lives.
Yes.
We experienced the Austin suburbs together.
Yep.
Becca was on a trip, so she didn't get in until late Friday night. So we were at this hotel and near Becca's house. And we got in to the hotel at about 8:30. What happened next in the suburbs?
Well, we ended up getting some takeout Chinese food, and we're each in our respective rooms at like 8:30, kind of like munching on this Chinese food. And we're like, this is depressing. Like, we've got to change. We've got to change something. Like, we've got to do something. I can't just eat an egg roll alone in this like crappy hotel. I was watching Forensic Files, which I loved, but Kelty was the one. And she's like, let's go to Chili's and get drinks. I was like,
that's what you do when you're in the suburbs. You don't have a restaurant that's a one-off restaurant that Mark so-and-so chef.
We do have those, which is what is crazy to me.
Oh,
we are 15 to 20 minutes outside of like the city proper.
Yeah.
Like, you're further away from downtown LA than I am from Austin and Sherman Oaks.
But the issue was we were in this little complex with only our legs to take us places.
Only our legs. We only had legs.
Only legs.
We only had legs, and the only thing in the complex was unfortunately or fortunately
a Chili's.
A Chili's. Oh, you know I love that sound. It's the sound of another sale on Shopify, the all-in-one commerce platform to start, run, and grow your business. So we use Shopify for our LadyGang store. We have since the very beginning. I've also used it for Jack Vanek because it's just so easy. Shopify gives entrepreneurs the resources once reserved for big businesses. So upstarts, startups, and established businesses alike can sell everywhere, synchronize online and in-person sales, and effortlessly stay informed. And scaling your business is a journey of endless possibilities. So like ours, Shopify powers over 1.7 million businesses from first sale to full scale. You can reach customers online across social networks with an ever-growing suite of channel integrations and apps, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and more. Gain insights as you grow with detailed reporting of conversion rates, profit margins, and beyond. So go to shopify.com/LadyGang, all lowercase, for a free 14-day trial and get full access to Shopify's entire suite of features. Grow your business with Shopify today. Go to shopify.com/LadyGang right now. That's shopify.com/LadyGang.
So I have an addiction, and it's in the form of a Daily Harvest flatbread. I cannot get enough. You know that I'm a big fan of all of their items. These flatbreads are a game changer. I love them so much. So Daily Harvest delivers delicious harvest bowls, flatbread, smoothies, and more, all built on organic fruits and vegetables right to your door. So go to dailyharvest.com/lady to get up to $40 off your first box. dailyharvest.com/lady. So Daily Harvest takes literally minutes to prepare and never uses preservatives, added sugar, or anything artificial. And that goes for everything. Like I said, their flatbreads, they have this broccoli and cheese harvest bowl that I also love. So enjoy this time of the year even more, like I do, with Daily Harvest. So go to dailyharvest.com/lady to get up to $40 off your first box. That is a deal. That's dailyharvest.com/lady for up to $40 off your first box. dailyharvest.com/lady. Okay, toodaloo. I'm going to go eat my delicious flatbread right now as we speak. Goodbye.
This episode of Lady Gang is brought to you by my beautiful head of hair, which is brought to you by Nutrafol. Listen, I've always tried to take great care of my hair. I've used all the shampoos and the conditioners and the masks and all of these things, but my hair is thick. There's more of it on my head. It's growing longer. It's breaking less. It's just like never ending, to be honest. And I'm on year, I think 3.5 of taking Nutrafol. So here's the deal with Nutrafol. It absolutely freaking works. Like, you know, when you're like, does the hair pill work? The hair pill works. Here's my thoughts. You gotta do it and you gotta stay on it for a while, at least 6 months. You gotta take 4 of them every single day. And now you can grow thicker, healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and entering the promo code LADY to save $15 off your first month subscription. This is their best offer anywhere, and it's only available to U.S. customers for a limited time. Plus, free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, and the promo code LADY. It really freaking works.
Today's episode is brought to you by Brooklinen. So I think we can all agree that gift giving is probably the hardest part of the holiday season. I pride myself on being a really good gift giver, so I need to make sure my gifts are on point, and that's why I love Brooklinen, because they have gifts for everybody at any budget. You can go with their super plush towels and luxe bedding bundle, which I have on my bed right now, for the family, or a puzzle for your best friend's neighbor when they host that holiday party and you don't really know what to get them. There's literally something for everyone. They have weighted comforters or like a whole spa day wrapped around your body. That's what I'm talking about, the robes. Brooklinen has got options for everyone on your list. And Brooklinen's goal is to create beautiful, high-quality home essentials that don't cost an arm and a leg. So check out the gift guide to find the perfect present for everybody at any price point. Go to brooklinen.com and use promo code LADIES for $20 off with a minimum purchase of $100. That's BROOKLINEN.com, promo code LADIES for $20 off your first order. That's brooklinen.com, promo code LADIES.
The Lady Gang.
So we're so excited. Once I realized, I saw the Chili's when we drove in, honestly, in the taxi. And once I realized there was a Chili's, I knew there was going to be an oversized margarita in my future in that evening. And there's something about Chili's, and I mean this with love, Chili's. You're shitty in the best way. Like, shitty in the way that is so comforting to me. Like a giant margarita that comes like a fishbowl that's way too big is so, there's so much salt on the rim of that margarita. It's a whole pound.
Well, and it's like just factual. This isn't even me being a psycho person from LA. Like the amount of calories in that one frozen margarita is what someone should have in a whole day.
Exactly.
That's what makes this so delicious. You know, you're really indulging to the max.
And you know when you go into a Chili's that the Chili's menu is going to offer you every fried food that you want and one salad, which is exactly the ratio of shitty fried food to salads that I want when I'm going to a Chili's. I don't want you to give me 10 salads. This is not a salad moment. This is okay. Long story short, we went to the Chili's. It was
9:03.
9:03. And then what happened, Jack?
Chili's closed at 9 p.m.
On
a Friday night. I mean, where are the people
live, Becca?
going?
I actually should have prepared a full list of restaurants that would have been open within a mile radius of where you were, and it's quite a lot.
Okay,
it wasn't Chili's.
We thought Becca might be in on this joke. She seems very passionate about her area, so we're gonna just move away from insulting her night.
Well, I'm actually not even sure where you were.
And neither were we.
We didn't know. There was a Dick's Sporting Goods. I'll tell you that right now.
There was.
So anyway,
weird.
The Chili's was closed, and we were like, "What the hell?" Then we went next door to the steakhouse, and the steakhouse told us that Chili's is barely open these days. They have no workers.
Oh,
I know.
Staffing shortages.
That's what it is.
I know.
So then I was like, I felt bad for cussing out Chili's, but then we sat at the bar of the steak place, giant margaritas. Thank you. The fried.
Kelty got her massive 24-ounce frozen margarita. She still got it. She got fucking smashed.
I had the deepest talks with Jerry. Okay, but here's the fried foods I enjoyed in Austin. We had a loaded cheese fry.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We had fried pickles, which is a Southern delicacy.
Yep.
I ordered some fried onions, which I thought was going to be an onion ring, but it was just like the biggest plate of spaghetti that was made out of onions.
What?
And then these assholes ordered a salad, which is like, you always order one salad.
But I got the salad because it had fried chicken on it. And I really wanted a chicken tender, and they'd only had chicken tenders during lunchtime. So that was my way to get my chicken tender into the meal. So it was fried, and everything came with a side of ranch, which I love.
Yeah. So we got the smorgasbord, and we had a side of ranch on every fried food. But then I had this really deep conversation. And Becca, I want to know if you've had this happen to you yet in Texas. Have you experienced hidden bacon?
No.
Texas has a really interesting dynamic with their bacon usage. So
I think it's the South in general.
South in general, probably. I've been fooled before as someone who doesn't eat a land animal meat. So I'm talking to the bartender and I was like, okay, what's on the menu? And I'm looking and I was like, mac and cheese looks really good. You got hidden bacon? And they're like, yep. And I was like, this is a phenomenon. They put bacon in everything, but they think it's like putting salt in something. Like they don't need to tell you that the bacon's in there.
Yeah.
In
There's
Texas.
not a lot of vegetarians here, I don't think.
No.
I don't think so either. So we couldn't get the mac and cheese. There was hidden bacon. And then they started listing off all the things on the menu that looked vegetarian, but had bacon in them. Many. I hope this is riveting for everyone. This is a PSA. If you're in Texas and you order a mac and cheese, there may be a hidden bacon. So don't just think you're having cheese and pasta.
Sorry to you, Kelty. Well,
Sorry.
The one thing that did happen is Kelty was having a very, a heart to heart with Jared
It was amazing.
It was really fucking
About what?
cute. About like music and like the music industry and all this kind of stuff. And she was like, I really think that like Chris would be able to really help you out if we're still married, because we're probably like every like nice thing she'd say about Chris, she's like, I mean, we'll probably be divorced, but like if we're not by next month, then like you and him should just like.
When I get mad at Chris Knight, I get so mad.
You do. It's shocking.
Things that you should not even get mad about.
It's years in the making. Like I've been mad at him 4 times in our entire marriage. This was one of them.
And you're very vocal when you are. How are you guys now?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I haven't seen him. He's in New York. He's gone for the whole month. I'm going to see him in Thanksgiving.
Have you talked to him?
Keeps telling me to come early. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really like you that much at this moment. I mean, he's fine. He's just, honestly, we don't even have time for this. I expect a lot from the people in my life, and I know that. And there are some things about Chris and I's personalities that when they do not align, they do not align in a very big way.
This is so cryptic. No, you just don't understand when people aren't the same as you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that actually is the massive issue that's happening with Chris right now, is he is not approaching a situation in the way that Kelty would.
Yep.
And it's making her implode.
It's making me implode because I've tried everything to get him to do it my way. And he will not. And so I always win. Like, and this might just be in relationships, but when Chris is like, let's plant all roses in the backyard, I'll be like, interesting. Okay, let's think about it. Think about it for 2 days. Even though that moment, I'm like, you motherfucker, we're not planting roses. You think I can grow a rose? I can't even grow a fucking lettuce, and my lettuce grow after 2 years. Like, we're not taking care of roses. You need to prune them. They need special fertilizer. And I'm like, it's going to be cactuses. It's going to be a succulent. It's the only thing I can keep alive. But I don't tell him right away. But then eventually, throughout the course of the week, I get him on board with succulents only, And that's a montage of marriage. You have to just not let them realize that you are mind fucking them into doing whatever you want to do. Why are you guys acting like you don't know this?
Well, it's like subtle manipulation.
Thank you. Subtle manipulation, Jack. So I haven't been able to subtly manipulate him yet.
Wow.
Because we can be done with this.
Okay.
It's too cryptic for anybody to understand.
No, I love Chris, and everything's going to be okay.
You want Chris to help you with a career thing, and he feels like
weird
It's
about it.
overstepping because he has self-awareness that sometimes you lack.
I mean, that's it in a fucking nutshell.
It is. You don't care what people think of you as long as you can get your way.
Yeah.
He very much cares. To him, his integrity is
very important.
And he's a people pleaser and he's a nice person.
Yeah,
and he's not
exactly.
like a bulldog.
Exactly. I don't know what that feels like. So I'm trying to feel it. And I'm like, this feels so soppy. Like a wet noodle of a human. Get it together.
Kelsey, Jesus.
oh my God.
Anyway, we had the best week. And I think, not to like blast her, but I think we just got a nice text from Alex.
We did just get a nice.
I'll read it to you.
Okay.
It usually takes me a minute to soak an event in, but I'm filled with so much gratitude. Thank you for trusting me to put this together. You guys absolutely crushed it. In the LadyGang way, it was perfect. That's so nice.
She's going to edit that out.
Yeah, she definitely is it's not even going to air.
She's like, I don't exist.
She's like, I don't have emotions. She was like, we wanted her to go on stage so bad in Austin and show you guys the Swacket and like be the model for it. And she was like, and she came downstairs right before the show. She's like, Kelty, I need to talk to you. And I was like, oh my God, something's wrong. And she was like, I'm not coming on stage. Oh
my God.
And I was like,
can't do it.
I was like, girl, it's okay. You don't have to, like, you can be silent. It's fine. She doesn't want the fame the way that we do.
No, she's normal.
She's normal. Yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. It was fucking great to see you.
I love you. It was so good to see you as well.
I also love you guys. It was nice to see you.
It was a pleasure.
Pleasure doing business. Thanks for all the support for Austin. We had the best time. Thank you, Chili's. Please sponsor us. We weren't here for a long time.
We were here for a good time.
Texan time.
Going back to bed. Good night.
Thanks for listening. The Lady Gang is produced by Alex Ingber, Steve Delameter, and Jared Monaco. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review our podcast. And if you love it, share it with your friends on social media. Like, oh my God, I just listened to Lady Gang. This episode's so great. Swipe up to listen. And if you really want to, which we know you do, please follow us on social. At Kelty, at Becca, at Jack Vanek, and at The Lady Gang. Sign up for our newsletter at theladygang.com and join our secret Facebook group. It's super fun. See you next Tuesday.
Hi there, I'm Gabby Rapp.
And I'm Nina House. We are the hosts of a fantastic new show, Botany in Barrels.
If you've ever wanted to learn a bit more about wine but were intimidated by all the fanciness of it, we got you covered. As a former chef, I'll walk you through how to taste wine like a pro, so you can show up your pretentious coworker at the next company happy hour or impress your next date.
And if you were ever curious about why Napa is famous or why Italy is known for bomb wines, as a botanist, I'll walk you through the ins and outs of growing grapes.
To drink along with us, you can preview the bottles on our Insta or Twitter, at Botany and Barrels. Come join us for a glass.
Episodes drop on Thursdays.
It's on Podcast One, or wherever you get your podcasts.